honey, I need you to fix that, baby, because you as Thomas was not about to come in here. Baby, I need you to fix Thomas, because you and Thomas was about to be sitting outside this screen. All right, so this is our software. Um, I'm doing it from y'all's point of view on how y'all are going to see it. So I set it up so I can show y'all how it looks from the admin point of view, which will be what you all will get. So I got to remember my admin. Come on now, finger. All right, so when y'all log in, I know as a preparer, you don't see all these. So of course, you have this one, you have your import, you have your client search, where you will be able to see everybody that's up under your EFIN number. This will turn green when it's time for you to review any of their returns. And then this one right here is your main one. This one is how you're going to change any fees. Your ERO setup is already going to be done, but I'll show y'all that. Your fee setup, your custom fees, your whitelist and your office setups, your preparer setups, everything will be up under here. So that's why y'all don't see it when I give y'all software, because then y'all can change the whole thing. And I don't need y'all changing it. But with y'all will have it where you can actually put it in there how I have y'all, where y'all can't see but so much. You will actually be able to come in here and change what they can see and what they can't see. But I'll show y'all how to do all that, or I'll set it up and then send it to you, and then you can determine. It's up to y'all. But I can leave it blank, and then I can just walk y'all through it if y'all want me to. All right, so we are going to go here. I'm going to show you what it says as far as ERO setup. This is what you will see when you go in. You'll see your EFIN number, your business name. If you need to change anything on your end, like this right here, you can't change. That's how it's connected to my software. If you need me to put your EIN number in, or you can put your EIN number in, your ERO, your address, the phone number. This is what is going to show up on the tax preparer's front page. But you can determine if it's going to show up or if it's not going to show up. Because they don't actually have to, it doesn't actually have to be on their page. When it comes to fee setups, you have a whole list of federal and state that you can add fees to. This is all going to be zero, because it's going to be sitting there waiting for you. I'm not touching it. I'm going to let y'all determine how much. Let me find out this thing froze on me. There you go. I'm going to let y'all determine all that. This is also zero. Y'all determine what their minimum fee is and how much their maximum fee is. I'm not touching any of that. That's all on y'all. So y'all determine how much each sheet costs, each form costs. Y'all will determine all of that. So like when y'all do when you get to the end and y'all see the client's calculated number, is coming from where you had went in and said how much a 1040 is, how much a W-2, a 1099, like that's where that number comes from. And so it builds up from there. Fees, office setup. Stop it. All right. So when you come in here, as you can see, the bank products are not available yet. Oh, it's lagging. I'm on one screen and y'all on the other screen. I didn't even realize it's lagging. Well, damn, is you gonna open? Is it open on y'all screen?
No.
No.
That's crazy. Because it's open on my screen. What the fuck? Okay. All right. So this part right here it shows this is what your automated pro is. So this is where the price starts at. But then you can turn around if you choose to, it's your choice. Turn around and add a fee on there. That's up to you. That's where the paperwork come in at. Either I can put it on there or y'all can put it on there. Y'all can always change it because you will have access to this back part. But this part right here, you can't change that 42. You can turn it off if you want to, but you can't change the 42. Same thing with the identification. It's $29.95. These are the actual base prices. It's not a markup price or nothing like this. What is in my admin side is exactly what this is. She showed me what the actual base price is. So being on this side and then thinking back at how much I was charging clients for those two services, I was like, oh yeah, they was beating them in the head. Because one company, I think hers was like $92. She added the whole 50 to it. And then her identification, that was like 80 some dollars. So it's like, it's crazy to me watching this, but at the same time I understand, because as a service bureau, y'all still can't see. Lord have mercy. Anyway, so this, since it's lit up, I just realized that y'all can say it's 0, 10, 20, 30. Like you can only do it in tens. So it goes from 0 to 70. And the same thing with this one. I don't understand why it's not opening on the other screen. Same way with this one, it's 10 all the way down to 50 that you can add onto it. And then this secondary box, all it does say is the Defender, Defend My ID base price. It's just another one of those. So technically that's why that one still says none. Anyway, so like I was saying, I understand where they was coming from, but adding the extra fee, because we don't have preparers up under us. We're only feeding off when y'all when you and your preparers actually put people in the system and they're being paid, they're paying through bank product. That's the only time we get paid. So if they pay y'all up front, we don't get paid for that return at all. So we only get paid through the bank product. So we don't make no money unless y'all send it through the bank product. And then y'all can determine this part. This is what I was saying as far as like print taxpayers information on the cover. You can go in, it's obviously not going to show y'all, but you can either print the ERO information on the cover or print the office information on the cover. Me personally, I just want the taxpayers information. I don't want my information on there. I think it's funky looking. I don't personally don't like it. I always make sure this one is checked for the simple fact, say if you have a client and their state refund is a lot higher than their federal, then I want to send their return through the state. That way I can get paid instead of me waiting for them to pay me. Let's go on ahead and just send the state through the bank. It's going to be an additional $14 coming off of them, but at least you'll be able to get paid. Then that's that information right there. All right, office setup. That's the one I just clicked.
You see where it say default charge by default? Is that if you click that, will it that's like
It's
when
going
we
to
go
make it automatic.
that
Yep.
we need to have that checked, right?
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
don't want them to be able to turn it off,
Yeah.
that's why I said I'm going to leave it up to y'all. Because technically this one will be my office after I move everything over. But it'll be up to y'all. I'm not going to say it's a mandatory thing, because being up under the company I was up under last year, and that's why I checked myself when I was like, oh, y'all got to do this. Y'all should do that. And then I thought about it on how she was treating us when we became EFIN holders. And I was like, nah, y'all do what y'all want to do. If y'all need me, I'm here. Because she controlled our businesses. And I was like, I don't want that. I already know how that feels. So that's why I stepped back and I was like, all right, if y'all need me, I'm here. But I'm not going to make it a mandatory thing. I would appreciate it, but I'm not making it mandatory.
Could you set mine up like how you like? I don't mind you set mine up the way
The only
it was
thing I'm
set
not
up.
going to touch is your pricing on your forms. I'll do this part, but I'm not touching your pricing on your forms. I'm going to let you do that one.
Yeah, Nina, you can set mines up too if you want to. Like how this part right here, I can do like my fees and stuff. But this part, yeah, because I feel like this is mandatory to
I'll
be
walk
done.
y'all back through it. Like, I'm not gonna
Okay.
leave y'all hanging. I just wanted to explain the fee thing because I know it was questionable when y'all was looking at the form. So I wanted to explain how it actually looks on my end and how it would look on y'all. Well, how it works on my end and how it would look on y'all end.
Okay.
Because I could send y'all the software, but I don't want to send it out to y'all until we have y'all bank products set up and y'all in the system. Because then it's pointless because then I'm gonna have to turn around and give you a whole nother mm, I'm gonna have to turn around and give you a whole nother anyway. I will have to turn around and give you a whole nother login because it's not gonna work like that. Because your EFIN has to actually go through a system to get approved because it actually has to. So on the EFIN letters, there's a tracking number, and that tracking number is attached to your EFIN. So when I go log up under my EFIN, it tells me how many returns that we have transmitted. It tells me how many returns also got rejected and how many returns actually was processed. So I'm aware of what the numbers look like, and you will see how they look once you get a hold of your EFIN. But I don't want to set y'all up and not be set up properly. Like I don't want to give it to you and it's not actually ready yet. But I wanted to show y'all what it looks like. So it's of course it looks just like the regular tax layer because that's what it is. It just has the logo on it. Um, and then it just gives you um other choices other than what you're used to. Just saying submit, start, return, and all those other things. All right, so when you put your preparers in, and I'll show y'all how I have my my paper, my intake form done. That way, when you go in here to come put your preparers in, all you gotta do is go straight down the line. I always click. This is why y'all only see y'all's. They only view their own. You don't want them in everybody else's business. I had y'all on the guide, especially if your repairs are brand new. Put them on
Yeah,
the guide.
I like that. God.
I couldn't stand it. After my my first 2 weeks, I was like, please get this off of here. And I can't stand that guide. But I put everybody on the guide, and until they feel like they comfortable, I'll take them off. But I put everybody on the guide. And then you put that information in. Whenever y'all put their information in, always want to click these two. For the simple fact, if you don't click it, say if our EFIN goes bad and I gotta put another EFIN in, if these ain't clicked, I can't use that email no more and I can't use that phone number no more because it's stuck in that one system. Crazy, but that's how the system is set up. Don't ask. Um, and then you have your different roles. Why is it asking them for codes?
I don't know, but when Precious sent it to me in the text, it sent me right in. This
That's
Jakeevia, by the way.
crazy.
I'm about to see if I can send it to her.
Okay. I don't understand it. All right, I'm gonna start right here and see if we can
Nene, oh,
bring
I
that.
was gonna ask in this section, is this also where we put that we want to like have everybody get reviewed, or is that another section?
It's this one. So what I'm showing you right now is just admin. So this is what you have control of, which is
Okay.
everything. You have control of everything that goes on in the system. But I'm still confused on why it's asking for codes. Hmm.
It could be how it's being sent through Messenger.
Yeah,
I sent it through to her through text.
that's how I got back in. Because remember, I sent it yesterday. I ain't have it saved on my phone. I ain't have it saved on my computer. Juju, get away from me. Go play. Go. Bye. See you later. I don't feel like it. All right. So, of course, with admin, y'all have control over everything: the clients list, the fees, the repairs, the notifications, the client app, the menu, the documents, the reporting. I personally, so this is y'all choice. For me personally, I like it this way, especially if you do not know your preparers personally. Um, I don't want nothing being transmitted without an actual signature. You can see when you go in the review if they've ever sent the document. So now, don't get me wrong, I let a couple of them slide back because I ain't feel like going through the whole hassle of being, oh no, you got it. I just, it's up to you. So it's touch and go. But me personally, without a signature, I'm not sending it to the IRS. And none of my returns say self-prepared. Now, again, it's up to you. But all my returns, when y'all go back and y'all look at y'all documents for y'all 1040s for your clients, it's gonna say KJ Financial. But it's in fact, I don't want no taxpayer to come back and be like, oh, but you did my return, and then it says self-pay, self-prepared, and now we got a tussle going on because they know darn well they didn't do it, and I know I did it. Like that's again up to y'all. These are y'all offices. It's gonna be y'all choice on how y'all want to run this. Trying to kill time so she can come in. But that's y'all admin's part. Let me see if it would change since it doesn't show y'all the drop down. Okay, so it does change. It just doesn't show you the drop down. All right, so with your, if you choose to have somebody else help you on the inside, like go in and review or transmit returns for you, you can make them an actual manager. And as a manager, they cannot see your whitelist. And the IP whitelist is just you putting in the location of your computers. That's when you have like a brick and mortar office and your preparer is at home and they trying to log in, but they can't log in because you only have the IPs for the computers at your location. So that's what that's for. And then your manager also cannot delete any of the scanned documents that come in. And then you have your regular preparer. So as you can see, your regular preparer cannot delete return notes. They can't set up passwords. They can't view the whole social. They can't change any fees. They can't assign the roles of any users. They can't change the tax preparers. You know how I can go in and just switch the client from back and forth between y'all? They can't do that. Let's see. They can't change the return from progress to review. Excuse me, they can't change it from review to progress. You'll have to go in and fix it for them if they need to go in and change anything. They can't deactivate. I did not ask for the desktop version. I had the desktop version last year. Well, with the company that I was with, desktop version to me is ugly as shit. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. I didn't like it. I didn't ask for it. Now once I eventually get into helping corporate businesses, then I'll jump into the desktop because that's what you need the desktop for. To do the 1120s and the nonprofits, they have to be on that one. But until then, I'm not studying that jump. And then they also can't see any of the access to the things that you can change. So they only have access to just their tax returns. And then you have the limited preparer. Now the limited preparer, they can't do anything. So if you do not trust your preparer at all and you want to give them very, very little access, because I got two of them right now that I'm just like, I don't want y'all to do nothing. Just sit there. But I'm gonna give them a chance. But this is on there for them. Yeah. But they can't do anything. All they can do is just go in, put their stuff in, and put in review, and then just go on about the business. I don't want y'all to be able to change any fees, no nothing. But that's what your limited prepare is. Did it let her in? But like I said, I'll go back over this with you all. I just wanted to be able to show y'all what it looks like from admin side. It's a pair print sets. I never used it. Question templates. I never used it. Reports. Never used it. Roles of permissions is basically what I just showed y'all. As far as the admin, the manager. That's all those ones. The fees. Now, custom fees and discounts. If you chose to do an extra service, like if you talk to them about doing bookkeeping, or if you talk to them about business structure, you talk to them about credit repair, and they don't have it to pay you up front, but they want to do it out of their tax return, then you can go in here and do a custom fee and then add it on there. And then when they say yes, and then at the end, you can turn around and click the custom fee. It'll come out their tax return as well. And then it will be on their sheet. So they can't say, oh, I'm missing $300 some. No, look at it. You pay for credit repair. If you have, if you want to do a discount for elderly people or college students, then you can go in here and do a discount that can be clicked, and then it'll discount it from whatever you want to discount it for. So that's what those two are for when it says custom fees and discounts. The consent forms, I didn't use those either. And I didn't use custom credit either. So I can't fully give an answer about that. But what I like about the company that's building out my system for me, once it's built out and everything is straight, as EROs, I have so they have it set up where we can sell our software. So because we're service bureaus, they're setting us up to sell the business, to sell the software. So they have training videos for our EROs to watch. So y'all will have access to that, even though y'all still have access to me, but y'all will still have access to this and say if y'all up, because I know sometimes I do it. I know Don Precious be up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning staring at a computer somewhere. But if you had questions or something, I know that y'all can go in there and all you have to do is just log in, watch the video, and it'll answer your question. So I'm making that available to you all as soon as they get finished building it out. It's quite neat. And then I'm seeing all these other businesses. So technically they have 623 service bureaus up under them that I can see. And I know a good amount of them. And so it's crazy just watching. And then seeing it from this end, and they tried to make it seem like it was just, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's just crazy. But all of that will be set up for y'all as soon as I can get y'all Ethan's in there. Miss Townsend, I actually have you in the system already. It's just I'm not sending you anything until I get a logo. So I can put it in.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Since you I got yours first, like you're in there, I just can't send it to you because your logo's not on there yet. I
I
can't
know. I'm working on it.
But you're all set, and I just got to get the rest of you ladies set, and then it's go time from there. As soon as the bank product's finished, they said I'm waiting on Refund Advantage. I got Santa Barbara. I'm waiting on Refund Advantage. And then once they approve my master EFIN, then I can turn around and add y'all EFINs onto the bank product, and then y'all are straight. And then we're done for that. And then from there, you're just waiting for the tax season. Technically, I can go ahead, if I can get it to y'all before the year is up, before the tax season is up, y'all can actually go into y'all's Why? Mm, I don't understand. Well, I recorded it, but I sent it to her in an email. We'll see if it let her in, but I don't get why it keeps asking for a darn boy. I don't understand why I keep asking for a code. Leave me alone, little boy. But that's all I'm waiting for is Refund Advantage to finish. So then I can turn around and add y'all's bank products on there. And then y'all can actually have y'all software. If we can have it up there, everything situated before October, y'all will have access to go ahead and start putting y'all returns in there. As long as y'all have everything set up. And then from there, you at least by the time y'all get ready to launch for the following year and put your preparers in, all you gotta do is just put your preparers in because y'all have everything else set up. And y'all won't need me no more.
No, we
I,
still gonna need you.
I just,
Right.
but it's not like being on this side, like being a Ethan holder as compared to being a preparer, it is more financially building because you're getting the extra fees that you won't see in as a tax preparer, and you not have to deal with the cut. So you're seeing your whole prep fee, and you're seeing whatever cut you're getting from the preparers, and you're seeing the e-filing fee and the document fee. I feel like Mariah Carey. Got these niggas so obsessed. My pussy so clean. Hold on, that's my daughter. But you're seeing all those fees, so it's like it's beneficial. So turning into a service bureau, I'm not gonna see any of those fees. But in a way, I still am because it ain't like I let my business go all the way.
You're not. So when you become a service bureau, do you go through like the software company to become a service bureau?
You can go through the software company. I went through Service Bureau Accelerator. I'm not a if y'all ain't known yet by now, I'm not somebody to hold everything. I'm not
Yeah.
because it's straight. You can Google it, but you got a lot of these people out here that just want to hold everything.
And when you say you're not getting when you become a service bureau, you take a cut, like you take a downgrade, like you take.
So technically, as a service bureau, you're not taking a downgrade, but you're not actually in the tax business no more. You're just doing software.
Oh, like you don't have preparers under you.
Not as a service bureau, but since Leona is who she is, I'm a service bureau and I'm still an Ethan holder because I ain't let my business go.
Oh, okay.
So my business is now using my software. So when I put my preparers in and I send them through, I'll get one payout as Tax Bully, and then I'll get another payout as KJ Financial.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in a way, if I would have had chose to give up KJ Financial and just be a service bureau, then I wouldn't see any of the prep fees. I wouldn't see any of the e-filing fees or the document fees. Only thing I would see is the service bureau fee, the transmitter fee, the technology fee, the defend my ID, and the audit maintenance. Those are the only fees I would see. But it's kind of like it's not really a cut because let's see, there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. Just say there's 7 of y'all. Say 7 of y'all, and all y'all do 200 clients. Let's just say y'all do 207 y'all, 200 clients. That's 1,400 clients. And just say if I did the calculation, I did it earlier. I think my fees only come up to like $122. $122 off of 1,400. I'm looking at hmm, I need y'all to do 200. But
Nene,
I'm
that
looking at
number is good. That's a good number.
correct, and that's all I'm doing is just the software. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really taking a cut, but it depends on when you become a service bureau, is like you gotta be picky about who you make your EFIN people, your EROs. So if you do an ERO, that's why a lot of them be like, oh, I need you to do at least 150 clients. I need you to do at least 200 because that's how they eat. Without that, they don't eat.
Yeah.
But that's what it looks like on this end. But of course, when y'all ready, I will send y'all the service bureau bully. I mean, shoot, service bureau accelerator, and y'all good. But I've also been hearing that you can have service bureau, sub service bureaus. So I ain't figured that one out just yet. I'm still doing training, but like I said, I'm not one of those that hold everything. If y'all, because this is how I look at it. I've stayed a preparer from 2020 to 2023. So 2024, I became an EFIN holder. Of course, going into 2025, I'm going in as a service bureau. If you choose to be a service bureau, get through the ERO part first, because once you become that service bureau, it's more of now you're training preparers and you're training EROs. So you want to get the ERO experience down before you become.
From Messenger, Laborsha Weathers to Tax Bully Pro. Hey, can someone just let me know what's being discussed after maybe I'm doing something wrong? It's asking for a code.
All right. Gladly I recorded it. I'll make sure everybody gets it. Just I want y'all to get the experience, like being a PTN holder, being an EFIN holder, then being a service bureau. Not saying that y'all can't do it. I'm just saying at least have the experience, so when somebody asks you a question or have an understanding, you have the experience there. So with service,
Precious Ferguson to Tax Bully Pro.
Sorry.
my phone reads everything because I set it down somewhere real quick and be doing something. So say if you become a service bureau, with service bureau accelerator, you pay 2,000 and some change. You pay 2,000 and some change to become a service bureau. Hold on, I got my folder right here. That way I can tell y'all offhand. That's if they don't change their prices next year. That's what it is right now. All right, so you pay just say 2,500. You can actually do 1,000 then, and then do two installments of 750. Excuse me. Do 1,000 then, and then two installments of 750 for the next 30 days. Or, which is what I did, I paid the 2,000 flat and just said, here, start me off. Because he was like, if you pay in full, it's cheaper than doing a split. So say if you didn't have the 2,000, you only had 1,000 sitting around, then that's why you would get stuck with the split, spending more when you can just go ahead and pay the 2,000 and be over with.
From Messenger, Laborsha Weathers to Tax.
So that's how Service Bureau Accelerator is set up. They they give you a whole list of stuff. They give you the 7-figure Service Bureau playbook, the 7-day launch is what I'm doing right now. They give you the marketing. They even set up a package for you and then tell you how to sell the package. Like they literally set you up as a service bureau. They hold your hand the whole entire time. With our software, we have this, our tech, if y'all go and now look at the other software, our technical support number is different than theirs. We have our own technical support people for our software, and they'll actually be able to talk y'all and walk y'all all the way through it with no problem. I can actually add some more to this. I have not looked to see what other things I can add here. If I'm not mistaken, oh, it is right there. But yeah, she said I can actually change how this menu looks. So I can add some more stuff there if y'all need me to, but I gotta see what else is up there first. Um, but definitely if y'all choose to do it, I would say go with them. Now, I did talk to another service bureau, and then I'm gonna stop holding y'all hostage. Um, I did talk to another service bureau, and she went straight through the software. So from what she told me, she was like, there's some hidden fees, but how I'm looking at it, if they're giving me all this information, to me, it's not a hidden fee. I'm paying for what I'm getting. So it's really like, do your research. I'm just saying this is what I used to get to where I'm at. But do your research if you think that you can get it or get everything in a different way than doing it through this company and just going straight through the software. Like I said, I didn't go straight through the software. They was taking too long to call me, and I'm an impatient person. So
Me too.
he called me, matter of fact, yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I was like, oh, I went with Service Bureau Accelerator. He was like, oh, well, when you get ready, you can always just call me, just save my number. I said, oh, okay, thanks. Now, if this looks funky to me after the year is over with, then yeah, maybe I will go straight with them. But at the end of the day, how I look at it, if y'all are setting this up for me and I didn't have to do anything, I'm paying for what I'm getting. Like if there's a hidden fee, everybody got a fee on the back end. So like, what's the difference? But that's just me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stop rambling. Y'all ladies got questions for me or want to know something that I might not have covered?
Are you a Virgo, Nene?
I am actually a Leo, but my birthday is August the 22nd, which makes me a Leo and a Virgo.
You definitely give Virgo. Virgos like to do a lot.
Look, and look, the baby finally got in.
Full abortion?
I can see Leo though.
Yeah,
I can see Leo too.
yeah. Hi,
Hey,
sweetheart.
Laborcia. I'm so excited, Nene. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so anxious and nervous and just.
You just letting your emotions just take
Hey
all over.
y'all, I'm finally on after
I
time.
know, but you know what? The good thing is I recorded this. So whatever you missed, I got you.
Cause I'm sitting over here lost. Thank you.
I recorded it, so y'all would get the recording just so y'all can go back through it. Maybe it's something that we talked about or y'all seen and it didn't register right then and there, and then you got a question later on. Because we're gonna go back through this. I just wanted to introduce y'all to the software and to show y'all what it looks like from y'all end. Because of course, as being prepared, y'all don't see it from this side. So it was just touching bases and answer whatever questions that y'all may have for me that I might not have covered. We also went over the fees and how it looks on y'all end. So that will answer one of your questions when it comes to the form to fill out. And for my ladies that do not have their EFIN yet, please let me know if y'all need me to get on and we can do a walkthrough with getting your EFIN. But if you don't tell me, then I don't know where you need help at.
Did you see that message I sent you on Messenger from that girl? She asked what software I use. I screenshot it and sent it to you. I didn't know what to say to her. If you are, maybe I don't know if she did taxes before or not. I don't know.
Oh, that's the group. Hold on. All right, so you can let her know that you use Tax Bully Pro, but it's a white labeled tax layer, which is not a lie.
Okay, I'm seeing it now. I use text Bully Pro, but it is a white labeled software. That's it. I use Taxability Pro, but it is a white label software.
Yep. And if she wants to know what software, you can tell her tax layer. It's not a secret because once you log in, all of our systems look the same. The colors just might be a little different, and
Okay.
the logos are there. Me personally, I wanted mine to look different, and they didn't have anything in gold or burgundy, so I had to go with the blue because the other ones looked real funky.
Okay.
Nene, do I need to wait on my LLC like document or whatever to clear with the Secretary of State before I do that ERO EFIN form that you sent out? Because
No,
I submitted it through the SOS, but they still haven't just like approved it. But everything I have everything else done, I believe.
no. So with your EFIN actually does not have to be up under your business. And the reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, they're not going for the business, they're going for you.
Okay, right.
Doesn't matter if you put it up under your business or not. I have mine. I don't have the screen open no more. I have mine. So I have 3 EFINs.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are up under my name. Um, and then it asks you doing business as, and then I put the business name. But other than that, I don't put it as an LLC or anything like that. All of mine are a sole partitioner.
Okay.
Because
And
it
I will
doesn't
also
actually,
need you to help me with where do I go to get another EFIN? I know you said like to kind of have a backup,
yeah.
but I
So
don't
you're
remember exactly where you said to go to get another
gonna
one.
go back up under there. You're gonna go back to where you applied for the original one, but let
Mm-hmm.
the original one come through first. Oh, yours did come through.
Yeah, yeah, I have my EFIN.
All right. So when you go back up under there, you go click your name, and it's gonna be a button that says action, and you're gonna say add location. So
Okay.
when you say add location, you need a additional address. So you
Okay.
can use mom, sisters, brothers, cousins. It
I'm
ain't
gonna
like you.
use my I'm gonna use my like my can I use my home address? Because I use
Mhm.
like my virtual address at first.
Yeah, you can use your home address, and it's gonna
Okay.
ask you like you've seen on the application once before if you want your information to be public on the IRS. Just make sure you say no.
Okay.
And then once you do that, you don't have to go back through answering those questions or anything like that. You're gonna go all the way through, put your pin in, hit submit, and then it's gonna give you your tracking number, and then you're gonna hit OK. And when you go back to your main screen, your EFIN's gonna be sitting there. You don't have to go through the whole process all over again.
Okay.
Yeah, because
All
once
right.
you're
And
verified,
when you
you're
do,
verified.
when you apply for a second EFIN, you do it as your LLC, your EIN number,
No,
or
you're gonna
no?
leave it how it is. So when you apply for your second one, you're gonna leave yourself the way you are. You can change the location, but leave yourself the way you are. Because if you do it as your EFIN, excuse me, as your EIN, you're gonna have to re um how do I want to say re-verify yourself. So don't even give yourself the hassle of having to wait for it to come back through all over again. Just leave it the way it is. So if you did it as your name the first time, leave it as your name is the first time and just change it where it says doing business as. Because at the end of the day, they're still going to come after you. They're not thinking about the business or who the extra name is. They're going to come after the original EFIN holder, not the business or anything of that nature. So that part to me is basically pointless because they don't care about that part. So if you already are approved for one, when you go in, you're just going to click your name where it says select. And then at the top is going to be a button that says action. You're going to click that button. You're going to hit add location. And then all your information is already going to be populated. All you got to do is put in the new address, the doing your business as name, if you choose to put it up there, because I got 2 of them that's just up under my name, and then one of them that says KJ Financial. So it's really up to you on how you want to do it. But either way, all of them are attached to you.
What should our what's the as since we have offices now, what's like a realistic goal like that we should like I'm not wording
Realistic
this right.
goal for you,
Yeah.
You, your goal that I have for you is you just you by yourself or you as a team.
Me as a team, like with me and my preparers.
All right, I'm giving you 350.
350. Okay,
Girl,
good. Good. Because I was thinking,
I'm giving her a million, girl.
I'm giving her. I was about to say I'll give her way more than a million, baby,
Three
because
I'm
she
gonna
shot
give her
fifty.
off.
350 right now.
She shot
Girl,
off
if she
first
did
week.
over if she did over 100,000 the first time, next year we're
But
prepared.
see, that's the thing. I didn't
Realistic.
see I didn't see how many clients she had prior to her coming to me.
She had
So
the
I can
whole
only go with
software.
on my
She had
in
the
the system.
whole software. The whole like the first week, Nene, like the first 2 weeks.
Look,
The first two
y'all
weeks.
don't understand. I have anxiety when it's time to do payroll.
mm,
I got the only person's number other than my own that is memorized is Precious. Her
Yeah, she
number is the
took.
first one I look for. I don't look for nobody else's number. And once I get hers out the way, then it's easy for me to knock y'all out. I'm sorry.
I didn't
But she
even
gives
think I
me
was gonna
anxiety.
do that. Like I was so scared. Like I was like, ain't nobody gonna let me file their taxes. Ain't nobody gonna let me do their damn taxes, man.
Girl, they ran over you.
Girl,
And
that's what
so
I said.
look,
It was them Instagram ads and
Them
Facebook ads.
Instagram ads. Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you, them Instagram ads took off.
Yeah.
they
And
had y'all running.
that's
Hell
what I'm gonna
yeah.
do next year. A lot of Instagram ads.
Yep. I only
Yeah.
had one. I was say we only had one. Just one
Yeah.
Instagram ad.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Mm.
we gonna make this work.
All right,
That's
that's my goal. That's my goal.
All right. Well,
I think your goal really gonna be about 700. Well, I think you're really gonna realistically. I think you're gonna make, like you said, for about 500,000. Realistically, that's what I think you're gonna make. But I think you're gonna make plus that.
Yeah, y'all hyping me up. I'm so y'all made me even more nervous. Oh, y'all.
girl, Precious, you got this. Because you did your thing this year. We're not gonna put your number out there, even though you put it on the book. I'm not gonna say it.
I'm just trying to
Um,
prove to the people like you can do it.
you know what I'm saying? But you did your thing. I was not expecting that. I mean, personally, I was not. I said, what the you bypassed me like that. And I said, well, damn.
I be charging them people. I be charging their ass. I'm talking about charging them.
Nene,
Girl, my mama said,
You must be lowballing yourself, Nene.
look, but nah, I ain't nowhere close to that. I showed my mama, she said, did you make that much? I said, nah, ma, she passed me.
dang, that's crazy.
I said, even with me getting cut, she still passed me. I said, yeah. I said, well, we on our own next year.
Probably because the girl that we was with, she made us feel like ain't no limit to what you charge them. Especially if you helping. So I don't know, but like
She was
you must,
taking so much. She
She
was
was
taking
taking
yeah.
so
so
much
much
though. She would
that
make
we
you want
got
to
used to
lower your
charging
prep
like
fee.
that.
Yeah, she would make you want to lower your prep fee because she was taking so much out to where it was just like this is ridiculous if I add a prep fee.
Hmm
Cause
Right.
she already getting
So her back
over
end
five.
fees were high.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
and
like
then
it's,
she'll add extra $150 here. You gotta add. If you don't add $150, you ain't submitting. If you don't add this, like she
I'm
was just
taking that
adding shit
client. You
on.
ain't getting paid for that client if you don't add 150. It was crazy. Yup.
Hmm
Yep, you
Well,
can charge them 1,000. It still be about
she
1,700.
has to be a new ERO. Ain't no way in
Yeah,
the world.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You can come
Cause
off
it's like
mute
if you
then.
charged 1,000, you getting like with a 60-40 split, you charge 1,000, you getting 400. She can like over $700
And
from just
Mhm.
a
charge
thousand.
that,
Oh,
we
That
still
means
ain't
she
get our
won't.
money. We still
So that
ain't get
means
our
she
money.
won't giving y'all the 60. She was giving y'all the 40.
Yep. That's what she was
Yeah.
doing.
so she would give you the 40, Shawana?
No, I'm just saying, like with her numbers, like how, like if you just break down what you getting, like she literally getting more than you, even with a
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
60-40
that's what
saying.
split.
I.
So she was
That's
getting the
Yeah,
60%. You get
she
the
will
40.
make you feel like you getting 60, but when you break down all her fees plus what you gotta add plus all these, she getting way more. She getting a way bigger cut than what you getting.
Yep.
Cause
Mm.
we broke it down. We broke it down. Like with all her fees added. Like sometimes the fees would be like coming up to be like $1,400-$1,500.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only getting $600.
Mm-hmm.
Like you getting
yep.
this almost a 60-40 split reverse. Like you getting 60.
But we still ain't get paid. She got everything.
Yep, she
So
ain't even pay
Exactly
us.
right. And then you end up getting everything.
Yep, at the
oh yeah, she
when
took
them drops
all
start
our
getting
money.
Right.
real big,
She
when
took
them
No,
drops start
you can
getting real,
go
real
off
big,
mute.
she owe me
She
more
took
than
Hey,
all
I
the
10,000
just
right now.
wanted to ask a question.
What's
So
up?
when we do hire our preparers, are you going to help us like train them and everything? Or are we completely on our own, or how does that work?
So no, y'all not completely on your own. In the group, I do have videos in there, but once you fill out your paper, you let me know what's going on. I can give you the other information. That way you can put your logo. I can give you your training guide and give you all the videos. But I need something from you first so I can give it to you.
Okay, I
But no,
Oh
got
you're
yeah,
not on
so
your
you
own.
already did that for Misha One and Precious, right?
Right. So
Yeah,
y'all have y'all stuff. Because I sent y'all emails. Y'all got y'all emails, right?
yeah.
yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
got
y'all
mine.
have y'all stuff. I just got to take care of the other ladies.
So do you think we should start hiring preparers now or wait till later on in the year?
It
Or
depends on if you're ready. If you feel like you're ready to start grabbing them now, then you can. But let me give you your training slides, your training guide. Like I basically set it up where it's your business. The only thing I do not change for you is your slides. You have to go into Canva and actually change the color and put your logo on. And if you choose to do a voiceover, then I'll explain to you how to do the voiceover. But that part I don't do for you. But the actual slides that I'm giving you are actually already in the group because I use them for the group.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, y'all got this. Y'all got it. Y'all definitely have a better start than I did because I just disappeared on the last company I was with. I like not even going to go all the way into detail. It was just bad blood there, and I was like, I can't do this no more. So I had actually I didn't get my EFIN until after I had left. I had my daughter get her EFIN, and I had my daughter's EFIN up under her software. So when I got my EFIN, I dipped because my daughter's EFIN was locked in her software, so I couldn't get it.
Mm.
So that's the only thing about if you go to somebody like my current EFIN right now is locked in the other software that we're currently using right now. I can't get it because we have bank products coming through it. So it has to sit there until we're done with our bank products. So that's why I have 3 different EFINs so I can have my backup. And if that one does not unlock no time soon, I need an EFIN to run my business on this side. So that's why I say always have an extra one because you never know. Not saying that I'm gonna drive y'all crazy or y'all gonna want to leave me. Because if I do something, definitely pull up on me and say, hey, I'm not feeling this. Um,
I ain't going nowhere.
girl, you ain't staying with me forever. I'm gonna send
I
you on
ain't
your way.
going nowhere.
I will show you how to be a service girl and tell you go kill them. Just have fun. But just say if y'all ever decided to have another office. So say if you all right, so we're gonna use Precious. So you got Rocket Refund using number, let's see, 2995671, whatever. That team is using that EFIN. And then you got a whole nother team that's gonna use another EFIN. Now you got 2 different locations, but you're making money off of these 2 locations. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta go to 2 different logins to see what's going on with everybody, but you're gonna see which team can knock out what, if you get what I'm saying. He got quiet. Oh, he went to sleep. Um, but yeah, so that's one way that you can use more than one EFIN, but you also always want to have a backup EFIN just in case. The way these girls' EFINs was being compromised this year, I got scared. So I started getting me extra ones because I was like, ain't no way I'm going without no money. So that's why I was
Why were they
suggesting
getting
just get the extra
compromised?
ones.
What was going on?
A lot of them is different things. It could be your preparer was doing fraud and you wasn't paying attention to it, or the actual bank decided they didn't want to work with your company no more. They can cut it off. There's a whole lot of stuff that was going on this year. You got to be in the groups. I just sit back and listen. Well, sit back and read.
But if you guys noticed that we had to change Ethan's like in February with Kayla, and then like I tried to amend my taxes the end of March, and I thought it went through, but but I never did see it. So when I called them, they was like it was rejected because of the Ethan.
Mm.
Y'all came from Wealth Prodigy too?
No,
Okay.
we came from tax gods, tax
Tech
frauds,
fraud.
Text
Tech
from
tax
fraud.
okay.
Perk
Lord,
got
y'all and
perk
y'all poor
perk
little
God,
horror stories.
perks God.
And you know the crazy part about it, I got a friend request from her.
Oh, wow. Don't
What?
accept it. Don't accept it, Nene. Don't do it. Don't
She
fucking
I
probably
Got
just
a
do
friend
it.
accept.
request
You know,
anyway. My
you
page
should
is
accept it.
public.
You
She's
should
like,
accept
that's
it and let
Nene.
her.
That's why I did not want to tag your name in my status when I said my mentor
Yep.
is everything. That's why she
But
doing it.
that's
She
why I
probably
didn't
Yep.
say nothing. That's why I didn't say
That's
I
why I
said,
nothing.
I
didn't
said,
tag you, Nene, because I already
She
know.
already see what's going on.
I already know
She
what you're
yeah.
definitely
doing.
looking at likes and comments. She
But
Yep.
definitely.
that's why I didn't say nothing. I just hearted it and kept it moving.
Hmm.
I said,
And
I don't
she
even
not
want
the
to
only one.
tag her.
You can best believe other people sitting back looking too and telling them
Hmm.
too.
Yeah.
Of course. Because the same way y'all being watched, I know I'm being watched.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Because I know the young lady that I was up under, I know she mad.
Hmm.
And I don't care. Because she shouldn't have did me the way she did. If
Girl, we ain't
she
have
would have,
it.
if I would have stayed with her, then she would have been good. She would have ate. She would have ate
Period.
off it.
Period.
But she did me dirty. So I ain't got no time. I ain't got no kicking for her. But I
Girl,
wish
we
her
ain't
nothing
have no training, like that training guide you got. We ain't have no test course. Only thing we had was her on the phone, her on Zoom, telling her boyfriend, "Stop fucking playing with me. I'm playing with my class. I'm on." Like the Zoom was always bullish. Girl, I'm like, oh my god. So I mean, like we learned on our own, really, to be honest. We probably learned a few little this and that from her just oops, I learned this type stuff, but we wasn't nothing taught but basic stuff like you put the name in, you put the W-2 in, like my 13-year-old can do that. Like so there
He
wasn't
told
no
y'all to just
training.
do
That's all
data
she taught
entry.
us how to. We could read that and see how to put it in.
Yeah, that's all she told us what to do. Is put the social security number, this and that. Like girl, I
Hmm.
could girl.
So
I
y'all
still
learn
want her ass.
data
I got to
entry.
get her. Ooh,
Okay. That's something different. That's something different. Now, me personally, yeah, I can't do y'all like that. I can't.
Yeah, my
I
I don't
husband
see
just
how
was like
anybody can do that.
to do
Like, how did
yeah.
like that's just so wrong. Like, I
Cause my
just don't
husband was like, "You
understand.
trust this lady? She all way in Virginia." I said, I said, well, at first I was skeptical. I just put two people in. I really want to advertise myself. When them two people came, she paid me the next day. Hey, yeah, I trust her. She don't know me.
oh,
So
baby, I don't give nobody money.
So when I was talking about getting my own software, when I was telling you I don't know, I was talking about him. I said I probably just stay up under her because I'm still new and she said you crazy. I'm gonna pay for your software then this and that because you I'm like I told him you can't be negative about everything. If this lady paid me my money with no hesitation, that what made me put the other people I put in 2 weeks ago. Like I said, let me go and start and them people I put in, I said let me go and start doing some more. You know what I'm saying? But he
And
just
I
was being
understand.
negative because he really want her head and like I don't that girl had somebody in jail.
Yeah, I understand. And he has all rights. Definitely he has all rights because my wife was like, nah, we ain't going back to her. We're gonna do this on our own. And so that's what I did. Because I was skeptical about the new lady that I went up under as far as my service bureau. So I was funny about that because I wasn't sure if her fees was gonna be crazy like the company I had just left. But she actually was really good. And I went ahead and I told her that I had looked into getting my own software and she offered to do me service bureau mentoring with no cost. So that's why when I say I'm gonna stick with her, because she doesn't have to. She doesn't owe me anything because she ain't gonna make no money off of me because I done left her. But she has no problem with seeing me grow because the way she look at it, there's so many of us out here selling software, but it's not a lot of us out here actually giving the game to see other people grow. Everything has a price tag on it. Granted, yes, everything should have a price tag on it. But if I'm being paid on the back end, then why not set you up for success so I can get paid? Like that makes no sense to me. Like that's how I look at it. But as far as your husband, just let him know that you are in good hands. You are on your own this go round, and you have control over any of your money. That he ain't got to worry about me touching nothing.
And Lavorcia, I can vouch for Nene. I know her personally. Like I've known her for some years. Like you can definitely trust her, and I mean that. I put that on my daughter. You can trust her.
Girl, you ain't got. I don't know her, but it's just been lovely. Like ain't nobody finna give nobody no courses, no whole book. I mean, like I gotta look over the book. I mean, so I don't know. Nobody had to vouch for. I can vouch for myself, girl, because like I told him, man, sit down somewhere. See what you finna teach me?
What's up, Melinda?
No, I was vouching for you too. Like letting them know you just start helping me free of charge. They didn't charge me nothing, and that's why I was like, I'm coming over here. So let's get this
That's
money.
why. That's why I told you, keep you like, girl, this lady, she pretty, she good to me now. I don't know if you want to be on your own. I told you, keep you yesterday, and then she was like, well, tell her. So it's just, you did good by a person not knowing them, nothing shady. So
Yeah, I don't block my blessings. I don't block my blessings. Like Precious know, we know each other from a whole nother world, and that world ain't for me no more. I got to go over that world. So now I just look at life like this is like it. You do people dirty, you get nothing out of it out of return. So my thing is I'm gonna give as much as I can while I'm here because I'm helping you some type of way. Even if I'm helping you pay a water bill or I'm helping you pay the mortgage, buy a new car, even though you know what I'm saying somebody just had to have a new car, but we ain't gonna talk about that person. Ain't no reason to look at the screen now. But but the whole point is like I know it's helping you in some type of way. So me eating off of you and hurting you I'm not benefiting off that. Like I don't see how people can sleep like that at night. I can't. I can't. So when y'all money come through, that's why when I redid our spreadsheets and I noticed I was shorting y'all, I said, oh nah, I gotta fix this. And y'all didn't even catch it. But the point is that I caught it and my conscience could not let me just sit on that. I'd be like, nah, I owe y'all money. Like I gotta send y'all money because y'all earned that. That wasn't my money to keep. Because I know darn well I'd be pissed if somebody had kept my money after I done went back through it and noticed that I was short. Nah, I would have been a mad person. And the crazy part about it, Precious, that first drop, my first number was 12. And I changed it because I was like, no, I'm counting too many. And then I put 10. And then damn near if it won't 12. That's how you got shorted. But
It's okay.
I want to see y'all win. I want to see y'all eat. I want to see y'all grow. So I don't know if y'all seen Tax Biz with Weston Hill. I don't know how far off into the tax world y'all have gotten, but if y'all look up Tax Biz, it's a real big business. It's a young black guy. I won't say he's young because we're not that old yet. Young black guy has a whole team of nothing but a bunch of black tax business owners. And he sells nothing but straight software. He does the service bureau, he does the ERO, he does preparers. He has the resellers. When I mean that man eats and all he does is sell you software. He don't do taxes no more. His whole team does everything for him. That's who I watch. I don't watch everybody else. I watch those that actually give you value. Now, granted, he has a price tag on him. He's worth it. I personally ain't paying for that price tag because everything that he's given, and I've noticed, and he might have started off with Service Bureau Accelerator at first, but he's giving them everything that I'm being given now that I'm giving to y'all. So he is who I watch to be able to grow my business. So that's where my mind frame is at, is building a bunch of tax bullies. That's why I chose that. But that's where I'm at. Like, I don't want to be anything else but building business owners. That's where I'm at with that part. So if I can help you be an ERO and you build your business where you can take care of your home and you can live comfortably, then I've met my goal. Granted, yeah, I like the money, but I've met my goal if I can get you to where you want to be at. All right, so I put y'all on here at 7 o'clock. It is 8:15 here in Virginia. I know y'all got families and y'all got to eat. And my puppy is knocked out, so I'm gonna try to get some homework done before that Negro get up and want to play. But if y'all have any more questions for me, no.
Do you know about getting computers for like if you have like a building or if, you know? Cause I have a building that I was planning on opening and doing like my tech services up there. So do you know like have to get like computers for the tax preparers or?
So the only thing I know, as far as getting computers, you build your business credit, and then you can probably put it on your Office Max or Office Depot or Staples cards. But as far as like getting discounted computers for your preparers, I'm not aware of that one, but I'll see what I can find out for you. And you are in Mississippi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll see what I can find out.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, baby. Tamika, I've seen you cheesing.
I ain't want none.
All right, ladies. I enjoyed y'all. I'll send y'all this recording as soon as it gets finished. That way y'all can go back over it and look at the software again. But like I said, as soon as we get EFINs and logos to me with the EFIN paper, because there's a tracking number on there. So make sure you send me the number and the tracking number. Because I got to put the tracking number in the system too.
What paper, Nene? I'm sorry.
It's your EFIN summary.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's just your application summary. It has your tracking number on there as far as your EFIN. But other than that, y'all ladies are all set. Y'all are free to go. I'm not gonna hold y'all hostage no more. But as soon as this is over with, I will send it to y'all. I'll see. Now I probably have to email it to y'all because it might be too long for me to stick it in the group. In the thing. So I probably have to just email it to y'all. But I'll talk to y'all ladies later.
All right,
Okay.
everyone have a good night.
Good
You
night.
too, y'all too.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.